Hello, everybody. Today I will be showing you my implementation for the socket project for CSE434. I will be running my application on General 3, 4, and 5, and I will also be using Python as my programming language. So let's get started. I'm using General 3 as my tracker process, or where I will run my tracker process. So I will just go ahead and run the file as I normally on. And then you can see that the tracker program is initiated and is listening on the IP address given. And then the port is 40,000 because me being group 78, I will be using that range. And then the next steps would be to do the commands register, deregister, query games, and query players. And to register a user, I would need the IP address of the following host that I will be running. So I will just go ahead and find these. And now that I have this information, I can go ahead and start registering my users. So I will go ahead and register Ashley, for example, and I will attend the IP address. And then I will just randomly assign the target coordinate. My bad. Before that, we would have to run the player.py files on each player process. And now we can go ahead and start registering our users. So the command still counts, but I just go ahead and do that. And then I get a response from the tracker being success. And you can see here that the status is also reflected as success. And then I will also register here, but I will just need to use a different IP address, but I can still use the same points considering I'm running a different. And then similarly, I will get a success message where it says register player and a success message as well here. And then here I will go ahead and register Freya, use the same IP as 4, and use different ports just because I have already registered a player on this. So I also get a response for Freya where it says success and she's registered in the tracker. Now I will go ahead and run the commands query games and then an expected response would be 0 as we have not initialized the program for or the functionality for creating games, and therefore I get a 0 as my response from the tracker and the query of the games is unsuccessful. I'll go ahead and query the players here and see what comes up. And then expected response would be the number of players registered, which is 3, and the list of information being the names of the players, as well as the information being the IP addresses, the ports, and then the status of the players of whether they are involved in a game or not. And the tracker also receives the command as well, and then we get the response from the tracker. Now I will go ahead and deregister these players. So I will go ahead and deregister. And then ideally we will get the response that Aishani is deregistered, and we will also get the acknowledgement from the tracker. I'll go ahead and deregister in a similar way, and we will still get the same output and deregister. And we'll get the same output. So that is it. And then I will exit from share process. And then Control C for now for not for terminating my program. That is it. I hope you guys understood, and thank you very much.